Hello everybody, it is Yield here, and we are back with some more scrap mechanic, and yeah, we're gonna be starting to work on, we're back with our, I don't know what happened there, I got lost in my talking, but we're back with some more scrap mechanic with our little itty bitty garage here that's looking super awesome, and we're gonna be working on some more of the interior today, and I'm looking forward to it. But since last episode, I've gone ahead and I pretty much all I did was I added this thing here, and I was actually thinking this was pretty cool. I kind of added like this kind of asphalt, kind of a driveway kind of thing. I don't know, it looks pretty cool. I used the concrete and then I added the black to it. I set the color to black and I think it looks pretty snazzy. I feel like I could actually drive my car up on it, and I did. See? But there we go. I like it. It's super awesome. But let's head on inside. If we walk inside, we'll see that we've got ourselves these walls that I put up here. I put this bit of a wall here dividing this area from the garage area because I thought that this would make it feel more like a workshop kind of a thing, because in a mechanics building, you'd have a separate area to do your paperwork and whatnot than you would to have your actual car work done. So I don't know, I thought it'd be cool to kind of give a bit of a separation there. So that's what I did there, and I even went ahead and I put down some tiles and I made the roof fancy, and I thought it looked good. I think it looks good, and that's pretty much all I've done. I haven't done anything too crazy. I was waiting until today's video to actually get working on some of the stuff. So what I have planned, you guys, is I'm thinking that we could possibly do a bunch of work tables around this area, some funky tables, put a bunch of shelves up here with a lot of cool stuff. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to give a bit of thinking to it before I really know what I truly want to do, but I don't know if there's anything other than that I really did since last episode. I think that's everything. There's not much, but I mean, I'm ready to do some crazy stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get in here, and I'm gonna start building some stuff. Oh god, I wish I could have any idea. I have literally no clue what I'm gonna start off with, but you know what? It's gonna be brilliant, you guys, when I'm done with it. It is going to be brilliant, yes. Okay, you guys, we are back with our garage, and boy, does it look awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead, you guys, and we're gonna start on the complete right over here, and we're gonna work our way across, and I'm gonna tell you guys all about all the stuff that made this place look awesome. So starting right here, I put a bunch of tires, because if your car ever loses a tire, if the tire ever goes flat and you need to replace it, you gotta have your tires. So there we go, we've got that there, and we've got some smaller tires as well in case we ever make ourselves a smaller vehicle, or a smaller vehicle comes driving in needing a repair. Then next to that, I built ourselves a little bit of a shelving unit right here, maybe kind of a workbench as well, and I put a bunch of these steel beams inside of it, colored them to look pretty cool, and yeah, up on top of that little unit here, I put a fuel tank right there and a bunch of power lines. These didn't really have anything to do with the workbench, but you've got to have power in this building some way, so there we go. Next to that, I put a bit of a tool cabinet. Yeah, that's what this would be, a tool cabinet, and I put a bunch of these little knobs on it as handles for you to open up the drawers and put your tools in and get them out if you ever need to repair your vehicles. So that looks pretty cool as well, but wait, I gotta go do something. Over here on this little thing, this little table here, it needs a bit more detail, and I was contemplating, and I just realized we gotta put a duck on there. Perfect. I mean, like, that's pretty perfect. I mean, I don't know what else you could do to make that more perfect, so that's good. But okay, if we move over here, we've got ourselves another workbench type of thing. I put a bunch of steel beams underneath it, and up here I just made a little table here, and I thought we needed to use this material because we never use this material, and I thought it looked perfect up here. And all I did was I put a little bit of a jukebox up here, and let's jam to some tunes, baby. Oh my god, those were some good beats. Oh my god, I could just get down for days to those beautiful sounds. But okay, in this corner I put a bit of a table here, and right here I built another workbench slash shelving unit type of thing, And over here, I put a bunch of boots on the table for no reason at all. I thought they looked perfect, you know? That's how you become an amazing builder. You gotta put boots on your objects, like, right? I put a bit of a sign here to say, hey, watch out, it's dangerous in this workplace. And yeah, I put another one of these little things here as well as those wires. But actually, I want to go put that over here too. Yeah, there we go. We got a little knob there, a nozzle. And then next, if we go a little bit farther in this direction, we got some more tires. Yeah, we got some more tires. And we've got ourselves a little sink here in case your hands are all greasy from working on the cars for the entire day. I've got that there. And then over here, I've got a few more tires, smaller tires. And then I have ourselves some pallets with a bunch of materials on them that we might use in making our vehicles. So that is that. That's pretty much what we did here. I know over here I put a bit of more wiring on this side. And over here is the last thing we did. And that is I put a bunch of, once I had made over here, once I had decided to use this material on top of that, it made me think, you know what? I want to use a bit more of that material. So I went ahead and I put that material right across this thing, and I think it came out really cool. I really like how it looks. And I decided on the edges of it, I wanted to use a different material, so I went ahead and I used this material. If I can get it to face upward. There we go. I used that and I lined it all the way around here, and I think it looks really awesome. But over here, I never got around to actually changing it. So I'm definitely going to have to go ahead and do that at some point. I'll do it later. But yeah, now this place, it's coming along really nicely. I'm really liking it. The only thing I think it needs is a bit more something up on top. Like it needs some shelving or something because it's just not doing it for me. It looks a bit too bland near the top here. And I want to figure out something that we could do in order to make it look a bit better. Now, I know there's a shelf in this game right here, and I was wondering how this thing would actually look if we use this thing up here. I know it's a bit thick, but it might look pretty good. I'm not sure which way is the front, which way is the side, but I don't think it's too big of a deal. I think that should be fine. So now that that's up there, I wanted to see what would happen if we would paint that a different color. Not red. Red is not the color I had in mind. Maybe more of a gray. Yeah, that could work. Now, I think that would look nice, but now we've got to figure out something to put on it. Now, oh geez, I just realized I didn't put a top to this thing. Now, that might be a bit important if you want to keep your materials in it. So let's go ahead and put that back. Okay, there we go. That's looking good now, but let's take that. I can't believe the one thing I just threw out of my inventory to make room for that was the one thing we needed, which was the shelf. God, I'm the worst. Oh my god. There we go. We've got the shelf. But I was thinking, this place needs a bit more life, and that maybe if we were to go ahead and maybe throw some plants in here, does that look any good? Oh, that looks weird. That looks really weird. That looks really weird. Maybe instead, to add a bit more life to this place, we might want to throw in a few more plants, like on the benches, maybe. Maybe that could do it for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing, but I guess that could work. Yeah, I think that cactus looks good there. And then maybe just throw another flower, like, over on... No, those benches are looking pretty full, so actually we don't really need that. So there we go. I think the benches are looking good. We just have to find something to put up on these that actually looks decent. So maybe we could go ahead and we could use it to place some crates up there. That might look good. Some crates up here, if we can get it. Does that look decent? That looks decent. So maybe we want to do a bit of that. Maybe we'll want to put some more up here that have something else on them. Like maybe a... What do we have? What do we have? We've got some more signs, but I don't really want to place signs up there. I mean, we could throw some cones up there. That might make sense if we were to throw some cones up there. If we can make a jump right here. Oh my god, I'm gonna go crazy. Oh my goodness. There we go. We've got a cone up there. So yeah, I'm thinking we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna put up a bunch of those miscellaneous shelves up here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try and do that all around here. Get some more of these shelves going. Find some cool things that look good on them. And we'll meet up in just a bit once I've done that, you guys. Okay, you guys, we are back, and look at those shelves. Those shelves be looking fine. Those shelves be looking amazing. Look at them. They're so good. Those are like the best shelves we've ever seen. I went ahead and I actually added a bunch of this little bit of a support right there on all of these. I raised up all the shelves one block so it didn't look too close to all the stuff down here. But in the end, I think these shelves really fill out the space on the top of this wall, and I think it makes it look really good. And now I'm beating myself up because I feel like there needs to be some shelves there. So I might do that at some point later. But for now, I think that's looking pretty awesome. I went ahead and I also added this little flooring here that I didn't have before. I went ahead and I copied the design I had over there and I put it over here, and it's looking awesome. So there we go, you guys. I think this is pretty much what we're gonna call it for the garage. I think it's come together really, really nicely for the inside and the outside. It's coming together super nicely. So I'm thinking, I don't really know if I'm gonna do anything here, but if I do, I'll probably just do it later for myself. But for now, this is where we're gonna leave it for the garage. In the future, we'll probably start messing around with maybe making another vehicle we can bring in here to work on, maybe adding some more cool mechanics, because I know with this car here, I started messing around with the glitch that they add to the game. Well, they didn't add, someone found the glitch. So yeah, that lets you turn your vehicles easier using these suspensions right here. So I don't know, I'm thinking that I can mess around, maybe find not glitches, but the best ways to have your vehicles work, and we can start messing around with making some more vehicles next episode. So stick around for that. But for now, I think this is what we're gonna call it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this little interior work we did here. I hope some of these ideas you guys will be able to use in your own scrap mechanic worlds. But for now, this is where we're gonna call it. I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure to drop a like. It is much appreciated. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The links are all in the description as well as on the top of the screen. See, it's right there. But for now, this is what we're gonna call it. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace out, cadets. Bye. Oh, it's so nice.